Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Hey, besties. Hey, it's Behind the Shade. Did you know that Belle Collective started back tonight? Yes, besties. Season 7 started tonight. Episode 1, Poetic Injustice. Let's talk about it. I like Belle Collective, I do. But this Latrice, Lateashia war, it's just too much. Why can't y'all get along? What is the problem? Are you guys jealous of one another? I mean, these women have a great path of success. We got Dr. Marie. We got two women owning restaurants. Latrice owns a restaurant and a beauty salon. Has her hairline. I mean, Tambra's doing it on the radio wave. Who else? I think that's it. Dr. Monroe is saving folks. She's caring about their mental health. Like, I wish these women could get it together. But let's get into it because I ain't going to hold you at 11:03 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on a Friday night, honey. And besties, happy Valentine's Day. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Do you have plans? Do you have a boo? Will it be a single thing like the Galentine's Day? What you doing? Huh? Well, I will be getting my hair braided tomorrow. Get ready for my birthday trip. And I think there's going to be like a little special dinner type of situation going on because I want to stay home. I'm tired. But let's get into Belle Collective, season 7, episode 1. Honey, not Lateashia Pearson trying her hand at a talk show. This woman has gone from trying to rehabilitate Fair Street, brunches, uplifting people, selling dishes. I mean, she was trying to go worldwide with the brunches, and now it's the Lateashia Pearson show. Lateashia says she wants to be Oprah's niece, okay? And might I add, Lateashia looks good. I like Lateashia with darker hair. Lateashia, leave that blonde, leave that 613 alone. Leave it alone, boo. You look good with the dark. It looks good. She's lost weight too, huh, besties? She almost skinny. She's on her way to being skinty. You look good, Lateashia. In Glendale, you need to be worried. Yeah, when a woman or even a man, when they start going to the gym and losing weight without you, baby, trouble, trouble. Well, the first guest on the new Lateashia Pearson show is Latisha Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville, honey. Hey, Latisha. Latisha and Latisha. Latisha, like now I gotta get who am I talking about? Okay, Latisha. Tisha considers herself a boss mom, honey. Child. She says she's going back to school to get her broker license, and she's gonna work on her second master's degree in real estate development, honey. Oh, she's gonna work very well and close to Marceau, honey. Now that the kids are grown and gone, because the son is away at college, and the other two girls, they coming up. They got their own businesses and they'll be out soon. So, Latisha needs something to do. And Martell, you need to take notes, child. Did you pass your construction license test, your real estate development test or something? You over here trying to talk crap about Latisha, but you need to join with her and you need to keep the business going. What are you doing, sir? And so even Latisha looked good. Had on her brown dress. She brought that chocolate champagne over. I was like, you still got that? I wonder why I never bought a bottle. Besties, have any of you tried Marcel's and Letitia's chocolate wine? I heard it was good. Another content creator had some and said it was good. I can't remember who it was. But anyway, um, what else did I want to point out? I'll get to it. So, Latisha, they're just talking about blah, blah. They just are talking, which is good. They discuss when she was a housewife, how Marceau gave her an allowance. And yeah, weekly, like a little child. And then she gonna throw his auntie under the bus, talking about, yeah, and his aunt, she told me to put some money to the side for safekeeping because you never know what may happen. And so, she told me to tuck my little money. And I'm sitting here like, Latisha, no, you did not come on this platform and give up the women's society rule. Number one, the men should not know that we be trying to have a little money stash that they don't know about. That's not something you're supposed to say out loud on a platform where men can hear you. That is a secret. We need to kick her out of the women's society. No, you did not spray his auntie. But child. But anyway, Latisha looked good. And they kept talking, more questions, more answers, And the shoot went great. Latisha is made for this. She know how to read the teleprompters. She had her cards. It's just that I hate that talk shows are going away. Like, Latisha, where will this platform go? On YouTube, Patreon, Netflix? Because TV, they just canceled Jennifer Hudson's show the other day. And last week they canceled Sherry Shepherd's show and Kelly Clarkson. And I'm like, well, Drew Barrymore gonna be next, huh? What about Tamron Hall? And what we just have to understand is it's not the ratings. What it is the generations behind us, assuming y'all my age, they don't watch TV. The millennials, and the younger ones, they don't watch television. They don't. And the talk shows are suffering because of it. So Sherry will probably just have to go get her own YouTube. Her and Kim Whitley have their own YouTube platform. So maybe she'll do that. Maybe Netflix will start picking up talk shows. I don't know. So I just want to know, like, Latisha, where's your platform gonna be? That's all I want to know. So after the taping, they do a little key after. And so, they talk about Glenn and, things are the same. At the reunion, they were like acting like they were 10 toes down for one another. Didn't they renew their vows like at the end of the season? Wasn't that like the last episode last season? Well, anyway, none of that lasted. None of it lasted. So we got Glenn not supporting this dream of hers. She wants this talk show. He's not supporting her, and she's tired of being under his thumb. She's tired of that. She got a Southern man. She been with this man since she was 17. Latisha may be in her 40s now, and she has dreams of her own. And Glenn does not want Latisha to elevate. And she's been wanting to elevate for quite some time. And so she knows now that, it's time to change. And if she gonna grow and follow her dreams, she gonna have to get rid of the weight that won't let her. Well, child, Big Yella is still playing games with Dr. Marie. This girl done got rid of the Caucasian man for this baby daddy, ex-husband. Child, she thought she had it all going on last season. He made her so happy. Well, child, we didn't found out she was on the laptop looking at the daughter's homework, and she's so pretty. What is her name? Did she call her Zuri? Is her name Zuri? Honey, looking at her homework. Honey, Cedric still had his emails opened up. Him and his ex-woman are still in communication with one another. They never stopped talking. So then they rolled a tape with him in the bed on the phone smiling while Marie talking to him. He walking through the house. I was like, Marie, he got mad at you when you told him he had to get a new bed. That's when he was like, you know what, you ain't gonna be telling me what to do, you know. But he ain't been right from the beginning. And I'm talking about the beginning of the beginning, not this go around. And Marie, don't give him another chance. He never stopped talking to his ex. Well, that's where he want to be. And guess what, besties? Him and the ex-girlfriend are back together. Child, Marie told him, don't come back to me. Now she's at the job with her daughter because her daughter comes in and helps her out. And I was wondering, well, where is Essie? Ain't that Essie's job? Where Essie at? And her fine husband. So anyway, she's talking to her daughter a little, on an adult level. And I'm kind of like, I understand that you're trying to game your daughter up for life. And this is a lesson you want to teach her. But at the same time, let that girl be a baby. Plus, you're talking about her father. She had a game and he just popped up at her game. Didn't tell her he was coming, just popped up. And I'm like, does your father have to let you know he's coming? Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, yeah, I don't think she was ready for this conversation because she was like, well, how do you feel about it? And the baby like, I don't know. Like, he's selfish. She was like, I don't know. I'm a kid. I'm just trying to lay my baby hair down. I'm just telling you that Pops rolled up on me. Now you telling me he was cheating on you and y'all done broke up and he never stopped talking to that scallywag. Oh my gosh, Mom. So Miss Carrie, baby, is turning what? 44? She's so country. Her accent cracks me up. So her and her husband, honey, they are looking for venues for her 44th birthday party. And the theme is Love Jones. And she's looking at some little small, little cute, little brunchy venue. And I'm sitting here like, if you're trying to embody the Love Jones theme, shouldn't you be at a bar? Shouldn't you be at a bar dancing and having some poetry readings and yeah, Love Jones, right? Child. So she wasn't feeling that venue. She gonna keep looking. She found some little house, some little old house. All the lights was on. I mean, you could have even changed the house and made it like a club. Turn the lights down, some candles on the tables or around, some little girl, get the vibe going. How is you in here with all these lights on? Got these people dressed in like the 90s. I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess the 90s. I mean, okay, I guess. So Carrie feels like she's in the middle of the Latrice and the Lateashia drama. It's affecting the Bells for real because people feel like they got to pick a side. And don't do me like that. I'm grown. If y'all can't get it together, I don't think I would deal with either one of y'all. Like on a personal level, like hanging out. I don't, because when I hang out with you, I don't want to hear about her. And when I hang out with her, I don't want to hear about you. Because what's going to happen is my name going to get thrown in the mix. And I'm not having that. Okay. So, yeah. Ciao. Then we find out Carrie's mobile restaurant is in a little bit of financial trouble. It's a burden. She's trying. I think she has a few restaurants, right? But the one in Mobile, it ain't doing too good in this economy, honey. And she may be forced to close. And it's gonna hurt her because this is a multi-million-dollar restaurant. The other restaurants are soaring and doing good. It's a loss, but it's a lesson, and you will pull back and you can do it again. Do something different. Maybe get a food truck. Maybe we're focused on more catering gigs. Open up somewhere else. Get in a contract with a hotel. Sell t-shirts, aprons, and cookbooks. Girl, it's so many possibilities. Okay. So Glenn goes to talk to his godfather slash therapist, and then Lateashia comes to meet him too. So he's telling the therapist, oh, yeah, I'm not expecting perfection because I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But here come Miss Independent. She done shown back up. And it's like, Glenn, you sound stupid. I'm just like, let's call a thing a thing. I know you guys are in the South. You men have been raised that you're going to take care of the household, but it's all a control thing. Glenn wants her to be a housewife. He wants to go to work so he can play around on her and keep her at home to where she can't leave his raggedy butt because she don't have no money and she will need him to survive. And they got that kid. Baby, you need to wake up, Glenn. People ain't doing all that no more. There comes a time when you just need to stop cheating. Like, stop, chill. Like, ugh, like, dude, come on, grow up. The boy, how old is that boy? He's a teenager, right? He's like 13, 14 years old. Like, it's give or take. Y'all been together, what, 25 years maybe? Glenn, like, throw in the towel and just be a husband, okay? Your girl is trying to be a multi-millionaire. She got all these bright ideas, dreams. She's successful. Let her shine. She shine, you shine. Aren't you the same guy that just up and wanted to quit his job out the blue? Because you just, whatever you was going through, whatever you're going through. And I mean, Carlos, this couple will never be whatever it is you're trying to make them be. Is it Beyonce and Jay-Z? Is it Camille and Bill? Child, Method Man and his wife, Denzel and his wife. Like, what are you trying to do? They're not the power couple. They're just not. Child, I really hope they break up. They just need to break up for real. Like, Lateashia, you could have found you a whole nother man by now, and we could be planning your wedding. Like, stop wasting time, girl. You can't get these years back. So Lateashia says, Glenn feels like just because she wants to level up and love herself more, he feels like that means she wants to love him less. Like, yeah. So the therapist is like, blood, like, you don't think she could love you more because she loving herself more? You don't think there'll be some benefits in this for you as she's elevating? Like, dude, you tripping. Glenn just want the same old thing. He don't want to grow. He don't want nothing new. He don't want nothing better. He just want the same old thing. Glenn just wants to be raggedy. He want to be raggedy. Lateashia, your husband is raggedy, and he is content with being raggedy. So he don't want no independent woman. He want a housewife that will be scared to leave him. That's what he said. So then the producers asked Lateashia, does she still want to be married? And she starts crying because she thought that their marriage would be in a better place by now. And she knows it's time to move on. She wants to move on. She said it. She said she woke up and was like, I don't want this no more. You get tired. You get tired of taking one for the team. And Lateashia done took $18,000 for this team. It's time to get a new teammate. Girl, get a new teammate. Girl, you got it going on. Leave that nutbag alone. So Latrice and Cliff are over at Taste. They have new management. Oh, not management. They're the managers, right? They're managing the restaurant. So they had to get a whole new staff because the old staff wasn't paying attention to the rules. She wants the women wearing red lipstick and some uniforms, and the men say they want to see booties. Okay, no. So Cliff tells Latrice like she got to talk to Lateashia because him and Glenn's friendship is suffering because of them. She don't think so. She's fine. She got Lateashia out of her life, out of her phone, off her social media. She's moving and grooving. She's not worried about them bills. She got it going on and she's busy, okay? She tells them that they will go to Carrie's birthday party, but they gonna stay away from the Pearsons. And I'm like, oh no. He said, we ain't got to talk. They could be on one side of the room and we'll be on the other one peacefully. Okay. Oh no, Latrice had suffered from a blood clot or two or three or four and had to go to emergency and get surgery. Her legs were swollen and the blood clots traveled from her knees to her groin to her lungs. Not you spending 3 or 4 days in the hospital, honey. She said she was scared. She thought she was out of here. And he go clip, yeah, you could have passed away. And she like, okay, I get that. I'm trying to be better. And yeah, okay. And it seems like that couple is doing much better. Seems like Cliff is kind of like, I don't know if it's is does he look like he's doing better because him and Glenn aren't friends? Because that could be it. And if that's the reason why Cliff seems like he's in a much better place, he needs to leave Glenn alone. Maybe, they both be bigging each other up to be dogs. So I enjoyed that they was just kikiing and ha-haing about the mass and the litter. And she thought the litter was talking about trash. Cliff is explaining it to her because she didn't get the saying right. He's telling her like the litter or the cat litter. She's like, oh, wrong litter. I didn't know. My bad. Slow moment. Keep it moving. I'm like, girl, Latrice, you have a lot of those. So it's the day of Carrie's birthday party. And over at Latisha's house, she has a friend named Shantae that's over there. And I said, oh my goodness, not it's Latisha's turn to have a friend of that's going to come on the show and start some mess. Because, honey, last year was Latrice's friend. What was her name? We don't remember. She came on, started a whole bunch of mess. We ain't seen her. Child, boy, do I miss JJ is so Gucci. I sure do. So this friend Shantae is over, and Latisha gonna bring her as a +1 because Glenn has to work. And so Shantae don't seem like she cares for Carrie. She was like, I'll go hang out with Miss Carrie, baby. Then she called her Whitley from different world. But Carrie referred to herself as Whitley. So she's like, I'll go and find what you're wearing. So they trying to figure out what they wearing. And then Marie comes over. And Marie just wearing a little silk shirt with some jeans, child. And then what is Lateashia had on some kind of pilot jacket with a hat, and she gonna wear some leggings and the boots, whatever. Okay, good. So the girl Shantae, she leaves because she got to go get her outfit together since she was just invited today. And so Marie and Lateashia gets to talking because they seem like they haven't spoke since the reunion, or that's what they want us to believe. So Glenn comes up in conversation because he's going to always come up in conversation. And, she said he's really draining her. And then, she don't want that him anymore. So then they laugh because Marie says we need to go get something to eat before the party because she can't trust whatever Carrie be serving, honey. She wants some food. Remember when they went away on Carrie's little getaway and she didn't feed them? And honey, Miss Marie had to order a pizza. So she's like, yeah, we gonna go get us some food on the way to the party. So then they talk about Cedric. And Latisha's like, what happened? And so she told her what happened. And so Latisha was like, I don't want to see him anymore. I said, girl, we don't either, because I cannot believe he was in that house playing games with that little piece of bed next to the wall with nothing else in there. Ugh, is she in there? I don't know, was it Marie wanted him to get a new bed that made him break up, or was it she don't cook breakfast? She didn't make it a fruit plate for breakfast when he hungry. I want to do the girlfriend. Do she cook? Because Marie, I don't think she cooks. She know how to order pizza. Okay, so it's party time, and Selena and Mike arrives to the party first. She says she just been hanging with the family and all these grandkids she got now, and she carries a fan with her everywhere she goes, honey, because she's going through that menopause. And so she says she's working on planning the wedding, and she's about to turn 50. So she want to celebrate. That's a big birthday. She want to celebrate. So she tells us she only sees Mike on the weekends because he works on the road during the week. And I'm like, cheat, 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 cheat. Cheat, 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 cheat. Child, y'all know what's gonna happen this season, right? Well, what I believe I saw from the previews was that allegedly Mike gonna have an outside baby. I'm not even shocked. I don't like Mike. I don't like him. Something about like him. So Tambra shows up, and I don't know if she gonna give us a little this season or she gonna step up to the plate and earn a paycheck. But anyway, baby London, honey, is 2 years old now, looks just like her daddy. And Tamara said, "Oh, she got an attitude now. She's so moody, and that she must have got that from his side of the family." I'm like, Tamara, she's in her terrible two era, baby. Get used to it. Oh, look at Carrie. She's giving the Nia Long look in Love Jones, but she didn't put the hat on. So she called herself Nia Short. And let's talk about her. So Carrie's hair is looking much better than last season. You know, she had a horrible hair season. I believe they were filming the show in the summer. That was my only thing. Maybe that humidity was getting to her hair. But baby, oh girl had to go get her some kind of little bob weave, her confessional look. I was like, it's cute, but it's almost cute. It's almost there. You're doing better, but better. Work on it. But I really love I'll give her a little props for a glow up. I ain't mad. She's a pretty girl. So here comes Shantae. She got there before Latrice, Lateashia, and Marie. She's giving the Nia Long look, but she's wearing the look better because Nia Long had a hat on in the movie. And so, you know, they had the white blouse, and then had the little black top over it where the blouse hangs longer in front of the on top of the jeans. That was the look with the hat. And honey, Shantae did it. Give her the award, okay? Who wore it best? Shantae. Carrie told her, "Give me that hat." Shantae was like, "No." I'm like, Shantae, you can't tell the birthday girl no. She was like, "Yes, I can. Watch." So Latrice and Cliff shows up to the party. Okay, Cliff with the Tesla truck. How dare you give Elon Musk money? Ugh. And Latrice, what do you have on, girl? She wearing pink, always trying to look like a Barbie or some kind of pinup doll. She got this long floor length fur, you know, not fur, but you know, look like golden doodle hair. They're like, girl, you look like you from the 70s. That's not giving 90s. And Latrice, bless her heart, she like, oh, for real, I got the decades mixed up. Oh, well, I wasn't born in the 90s. I'm more of a 2000s baby. I don't know what to wear. So here come Latrice and Marie. They show up. And Lateashia and Marie show up together. And then Latrice in her confessional is shading them, talking about, they showed up together, manless, not surprised. She gonna say that Marie runs off every man. He runs off all her men. And Lateashia and Glenn, they separate every 2 days. So she's not surprised that they came together. And I was like, girl, you need to calm down. Here come Glendale right now. So Carrie can tell that Glendale and Lateashia got some weird energy going on. It's giving divided. It's giving separated. It's giving trouble in paradise. That's when you know you tired, when you can't even front no more. So Latrice tells Cliff that he can only say hey and bye to Glenn. Nothing more, nothing less. But of course, Cliff gonna do what he wanna do because you know he is 20 years older than Latrice and he grown. He is her daddy. So he thinks. But I will say he's doing much better this season. But Cliff gonna Cliff, right? So he goes over and talks to Glenn. Right in Latrice's face. And she over there looking like, for real? That's what we doing. Okay. You could have said, hey, you still over there talking. So he over there telling Glenn that he's catching heat. His heat. Glenn, like, what you talking about my heat? He said, man, my wife mad because you said we trying to break your marriage up. And Cliff was like, you know, I didn't have nothing to do with what happened at the house. I did not know. I was not behind that, and you know that. And Cliff tells him, you know, I'm hurt behind all this because I treated you like family, Glendale. Glendale, like I treated you like family too, blah. So Latrice goes over there. She tells Cliff, come here. Now we got to go home. Let's leave. So Carrie like, where y'all going? Where y'all going? He was like, I got to go home because I got to keep this woman happy. And so she like, what? So he tells Carrie, well, you know I can't talk to Glenn. You know that them girls ain't getting along. And so here goes Latrice. I said you can say hey and bye. That's all. So Lateashia is over there asking Glenn, well, what happened? You was over there talking. What's going on? And so, honey, he was like, she came over here and snatched him up. No, y'all didn't get to talk. No conversation, no nothing, girl. So Cliff is like, you know, they need to work out their problems. And Carrie made them stay. She said, no, come back to the party. I just fixed my plate. You got to listen to the poem. Come on, we just getting started. Now let's just stop. So Latrice plans to not say anything. She's like, we coming back, but we not talking. Don't look over there. Don't say nothing. So then Carrie is asking Marie, like, where is Cedric? And Marie over there acting like she don't know who Cedric is. What? Who? Yeah, no. Marie said this is not the time or the place. So whoever needs to know will find out later. But we're not discussing my business in front of everyone at a birthday party. No, thank you. I was like, go Pisces, go Pisces, go. Go Pisces, go Pisces, go. So Carrie is in her confessional talking about, the math ain't mathing. It's given single. So Mike reads his poem. Child, the man that's there, he's typing the poems out on a typewriter. So, child, the paper is little, the letters must be little. Carrie got her flashlight over the poem. He got his glasses. Child, they wasn't on his face. He got him closer to the paper trying to read the poem through the glasses. It was funny. It was like, it was giving over 50. I can't see this print. It's too little. So Mike reads his poem, and that made Selena happy. Everyone is snapping their fingers. And I'm like, not even the husband snapping the fingers. Child, what's his name? Matt, Carrie's husband, he's snapping his fingers. I'm like, stop it. You that makes you look a little, yes, stop it. Stop it. So I'm like, Carrie, I'm thinking, were we snapping our fingers in the 90s? I don't think so, but go off, girl. This is your birthday party. And your hair looks much better this season. Okay, good. So Glenn reads his poem because he ain't tripping. Because, you know, Glenn writes raps, sings them in front of people at birthday parties. This is what he does, okay? So he reads his poem. It's cute or whatever. And at the end, he's asking Lateashia to say that she will still love him. And honey, she can't open her mouth. She acting like that poem wasn't to her. She quiet. All the girls are like, why is she hesitating? Why are you not saying nothing? Say it. What are you hesitating for? Child, You know it's over when you stop taking 1, 2, or 3 for the team, honey. Lateashia is over it, and we're over it too. We need change. I can't go another season with Lateashia funking with Latrice and Glendale. You know what I'm saying? Let this season just, well, I saw in the previews that Lateashia, Latrice, they're gonna have a little altercation or like, you know, a little confrontation, a little back and forth and back again. But and Glendale was right there too. It's like, come on, we need something different this season. Carlos, give us something different. Shake it up. Go in a different direction. We need something else. If not, this could be the last season, okay? And besties, I'm not sure how many episodes we're gonna get. Last season we had like what, 6 maybe, and that was like so short. That was cold blooded. But I believe I read, yeah, he said there's going to be more episodes this season. So that'll be cute because we know Love After Lockup will be ending shortly. I think we was on episode 5 tonight. So we got maybe what, 4, 5 more. They go to 10, I think. So we got something to do till the summer, or at least the spring. But besties, that was it. That was it for Belle Collective. Please hype the video, comment, drop down in the comment section. Let's continue to talk about this. Glendale, Latrice, Lateashia. Oh my gosh. Cedric, Marie. Drop down. Let's continue the conversation. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to my channel. And I will be back on Sunday with the first part 1 reunion of Real Housewives of Potomac, and then Married to Medicine. Happy Valentine's Day, besties. Bye, besties.